Okay, we will read. Everyone got wet. Dad looked at the water bath. The water bath was leaking. Mom looked at the hose. The hose was leaking. Oh, bother, said Mom. Dad mended the water bath. He put a patch on it. What a tricky job, he said. Maybe I see here. Where is my phone here? Where's my phone? I see here. Let me see if it's not. Magandang gabi po. Okay na. The water bath burst. All the water came out. Dad got wet. Mom mended the hose. She put a patch on it. What a tricky job, she said. Mom put the hose on the tap. The top of the tap came off. Mom got very wet. Dad got a new water bath. He put it on the bricks. He got the hose. He filled up the water bath. The water bath fell over. The water poured out. Dad got wet again. Mom got a new hose. She joined it to the old hose. She wanted to water the roses. Keeper wanted to help. He turned the tap on. Mom got wet again. Oh no, said Mom. The children got the paddling pool. They put it on the grass. Dad got the new hose. Beef turned on the tap. No water came out of the hose. Funny, said Dad. He looked down the hose. Oh no, the children got wet. Joe and the bike. Joe went to Speedway. Joe liked Speedway. His dad was a Speedway rider. Joe's dad was in a race. He was in front. Come on, shouted Joe. Joe's dad fell off. Oh no, said Joe. Joe's dad pushed his bike. What a rider, said Joe. It was Joe's birthday. His dad gave him a bike. Joe liked the bike. Joe was in a race. He was in front. Come on, shouted Dad. Joe fell off. Oh no, said Dad. What a rider, said Dad. A pet called Cucumber. Basa-basa na lang kasi ito ang gagawin ng mga bata. Itong pinapagawa. A pet called Cucumber. A letter came from Uncle Max. He had sent some photographs. Mom read the letter out. I am off exploring again. Please look after my little pet. What kind of pet? Said Dad. Mom read on. She's called Cucumber and she will be easy to feed.
Mom, I changed already that sentence uniform.
I think it's a kitten, said Beef. I think it's a girl bird, said Chip. No, it will be a puppy, said Cooper. I bet she's a gorilla, groaned Dad. What is this? Gorilla. Just then, Uncle Max arrived. He came in a jeep full of stuff. Did you get my letter? He called. He told Dad to carry a tank and he asked Mom to carry a box. I will bring my little pet, he said. Here she is, said Uncle Max. He put the bag down gently. Meet Cucumber, he said. A snake, said Dad. I knew it. At least it's not a gorilla, said Beef.
Oh, why like that? Like a girl. Ah, Teng, why like a girl?
So, thank you.
You look like a girl. Thank you.
Come here na, come here.
Why that one, Mom? That uniform is for winter.
Yeah, that will change.
She eats crickets, flies, and worms, said Uncle Max. Don't let her escape. Oh, and spray her tank with water. Goodbye, he called. I'll be back in a few weeks. Oh no, groaned Dad. They all looked at Cucumber. Now what do we do? Asked Mom. Anina had come to play. What a beautiful snake, she said. We've got a garter snake at home.
I just knocked the door. They know already. They just give me. And
She's quite harmless, said Anina, but don't handle her too much at first. Let her settle
looks
in.
like a girl.
I'm not sure I like snakes, said Mom. What a shame, said Anina. They make very good pets.
Yeah.
Every day, Anina came to help look after Cucumber. She told them how to feed her, and how to pick her up, and how to clean out her tank. In the end, Mom held Cucumber. She began to like the snake. I'm not afraid of her now, she said. Beef and Dad were not sure. I like snakes, said Dad, but not in my house. Mrs. May let the children bring the two snakes to school. Anina gave a talk to the class. Snakes are amazing creatures. A message came from Uncle Max. I won't be back for a year, he said. Why don't you keep Cucumber? I'm not sure we want to, said Beef. But I have a good idea. Oh! Is that your new uniform? Ching Chang? They gave Cucumber to Anana. Have a real cucumber in return, she said. Next, we will read the it's oh look at this one. Huh? You want to take it off, being ACB? My God, Ching Ching, you look like a girl. Is this yours?
Yes.
Huh? Why it looks like a girl?
Hello.
No, no, no. Just like this.
Go, 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 go. Mary, 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 go.
No, no.
Pickle, pickle, go, go, go.
Save Floppy. Here, sit here, here. Sit here. Sit here. Ching Ching, come here. Come. Come here. The last magic adventure had gone wrong. Floppy had been left behind. A giant bird had flown off with him. This was because a horrid genie had escaped from a battle. And it was all my fault, said Beef. Look at here. Oh. We've got to rescue Flappy, said Chip. We must go back into the adventure. But we can't make the cave glow, said Biff. I know, said Chip, but we must try. We have to find a way to get the genie back in the bottle. Biff and Chip looked at the magic cave. Oh, if only it would glow, said Biff. Then the magic cave did begin to glow. The magic took the children back into the last adventure. The magic took them to an island. Biff had been there before. It was the island where the giant bird had flown away with Flappy. Kamar was still there. He was with his father Hassan. Hassan and Kamar were mending their boat. Kamar ran to meet them. You have come back, he said to Biff. Where have you been? You wouldn't believe it, said Biff, even if we told you. This is my brother Chip, said Biff. We have come back to rescue Flappy. Kamar shook his head. That will be very dangerous, he said. The giant bird took him up to the top of that mountain. I know, said Biff, and that's where we're going. We must get up there as fast as we can. Stop, shouted Kamar. Don't go. Have you forgotten about the evil genie? Well, worry about him later, said Chip. Biff and Chip went as fast as they could, but it was hard work. They had to climb over big rocks. At last, they came to the mountain. Biff was tired. She sat on a rock for a rest. The mountain looked steep and rocky. How can we climb up? Asked Biff. Then Chip found a dried up stream. Come on, called Chip. This gully looks an easy way up. Biff and Chip began to climb up the gully. Suddenly, there was a loud noise and a terrible smell. It was the evil genie, right? He was standing at the top of the gully. Ah, I can soon get rid of you, he shouted. The genie clapped his hands. Water began to gush down the gully. Biff and Chip had no time to climb out. The water rushed towards them. Quickly, Biff, climb onto this rock and hang on, shouted Chip. Biff and Chip hung onto the rock. The water roared past them. Biff and Chip were frightened. What are we going to do? Shouted Biff. I don't know, called Chip. It's too far to jump to safety. Then they saw Kamar. He had followed them to the mountain. Hang on, he shouted. I'll soon have you safe. He threw a rope across the gully. It caught on a branch of the other side. No, no! Ching Ching, do not do that! Oh no. Ginhawa ang kachichi. You breathed very deep, Chichi. What happened? We will stop. Need to have now.
Okay. I think she can. I think she can drink the all of them. Yeah. And almost. Gigi, brush your teeth. Gigi, come here. Đây mà từ sao không?
Hả? Nawa ka ba to?
Rồi rồi dở chỗ rồi.
O di ara di ay.
Rồi mà con là thầy cô thầy đi thật ra phải
Tanawa ra si Kopo, tanawa si Kopo. Nagutang og tubig sa ijang. Kaon na bala man dyan yung bataa. Ay na. I will relive ako yung mga
We need a Wilbur.
ako cellphone wala na inuang na
Wilbur the cat.
pastilan dolor.
Rat.